Hey guys, firstly, let me apologize for not putting any content out. I actually just got back from a 2 week vacation in the United States, and I just haven't had the time to really do anything in terms of my video content. Couple that with the fact I've recently been hit by the apocalypse that's going on right now on YouTube, where a lot of my videos, especially my dating stuff and my views on feminism, those videos have been demonetized. It's a little discouraging and stuff like that. I mean, these videos aren't making me any kind of major lump sum, but I did kind of appreciate the extra income. It was able to pay for a couple Amazon books that I was reading, but nonetheless, my catalog has basically been cut in half. So I might consider maybe opening a Patreon or something like that, so that viewers like you who might want to support my work and to continue to for me to make these types of videos, you could actually contribute. I'm still thinking about it, but let me know if you think that's something I should do. Put your comments below and let me know. But like I said, I just got back from the United States. For anybody who doesn't know, my good friend Amos, from whom I do the Shitlord Preachers live stream, just had his 25th birthday party. And Amos, being a dear friend of mine, he's practically like family. He's like my little brother. I decided I was going to fly out to Minneapolis, meet him in the city, and we're just going to do like a 2 day and 2 night binge party scene, hitting every club in the Minneapolis area, hitting the bars, meeting some girls, and just having some guy nights when I was out there, which is exactly what we did. I flew into Minneapolis. The first place that we stopped off was the world famous Mall of America. If I'm not mistaken, it's the biggest mall in the North America region. It actually had a theme park indoors of this facility, which I thought was absolutely crazy, as well as the big Legoland and all these Nickelodeon rides. And I mean, it was just crazy. So the first place we stopped off, I made sure that both of us got a pretty decent haircut. They managed to trim my beard a little bit just to kind of hold it back. I gotta make sure we're looking good when we're going to be hitting the streets out in Minneapolis. Then we went over and we got some shirts, some decent shirts. This isn't one of them, but we found this place called Untuck that designs shirts specifically cut to be worn untucked, as in not tucked into the pants and stuff like that. That tends to be my style very often. I made sure Amos got some shirts there. I got a couple shirts plus a couple polos. It was really good places. And the party started for us almost immediately, because for every purchase we got a shot of whiskey. And the girls there were pretty cute actually, and they were pouring out the drinks for us just before we left. It was really a good start to the evening. After that, we headed out to our Airbnb. I will also put links to that location below. The guy, I believe his name was Steve, gave us his entire apartment. This 2-bedroom place, really nice, very clean, great location, easy for the Ubers to find us and take us into the city. Filled with some amazing artifacts. I mean, there was literally an Egyptian sarcophagus right as we entered the door, plus a couple Thai statues, and there was a portrait of the famous bulls and bears on the streets of Wall Street in New York fighting it out. There was even a poker book. Amos is an amateur poker player. He's an aficionado. So even he enjoyed the kind of looking through the book and stuff like that. Great location. I'll put links to that below. And that's what we did. We hit the clubs hard. We hit the bars. We hit the clubs. We went out dancing. Meeting people out there. And it was really fun to see my good friend Amos for the first time getting the chance to relax, enjoy his vacation, enjoy his birthday, and just have a change of pace, because he's been working really hard, really long hours, almost 6 days a week. So I was really glad that I could kind of give him a break from that, so he could just have some fun and just enjoy himself in the city. After our 2 days of partying, we packed up ourselves and we did the family thing. We went, Amos's family was having a joint birthday party for Amos, as well as one of his I believe his cousins. They had their birthday kind of close by, and the family just decided it was easier to combine the two. And I went out and I got the chance to meet his family. I mean, I've known Amos for a lot of years. I never got a chance to meet any of them. And it was good. I met a couple of his uncles and aunts and his grandfather and even his sister, who's recently, she's in university right now. And it was really fun. It was really good to finally, get the chance to speak to a lot of people I've been hearing about for a while. And, just to share a meal with them and share some drinks with them and a couple of stories was really a privilege for me. They're really great people. And I'm sure Amos is very blessed that he has a family that's, as loving and as caring as they are. So after these events, Amos and I took a 5-hour road trip up north to the town of Big Fork. And out there is probably the most picturesque, the most scenic, most peaceful place that I've ever visited, which is the Wilderness Lodge, located there in Big Fork, right on Turtle Lake. Now, this is a lodge. People could rent places out there. They can rent cabins and so forth. I'll put links in the description below. But it was absolutely fantastic to drive out there and see all the fall colors and the open spaces. It's obviously deer season, so there's a lot of deer and stuff like that that's out there. And we drove out there and we spent a couple of days. Well, Amos spent a couple of days and then he had to go back to the city. But yeah, I stayed the remainder of my time out there, just relaxing, catching up on some reading. I've been reading Shawn Smith's book, The Tactical Guide to Women, as well as Rollo Tomassi's second book about preventative medicine, and just trying to really catch up on a lot of reading and stuff like that. I thought I would have done a couple of videos. I didn't get the chance. It was just so peaceful, and before I knew it, the days were over and I was back to bed and just really recuperating on a lot of the rest that I think I really needed at that time. A couple days out, I managed to, get out to Duluth, grab the Greyhound bus heading down to Minneapolis. I overnighted at a DoubleTree hotel by Hilton. I'm a Hilton Honors member. I've been racking up the points recently. And they shuttled me out, and I managed to get my flight out to Toronto and then subsequently back to Trinidad and Tobago, where I presently am. And it was a great experience. As many of you know, I'm out here helping some family pack up some assets, sell off some stuff, and some of them are moving out to the UK with me. Some of them are going off to the US. And this was a much needed break in the middle of all the chaotic stuff that's going on. I did manage to lose my bank card and my driver's license while I was out in Minneapolis, which is, I guess I was partying harder than I thought. I don't believe I was pickpocketed. I don't know, maybe some stripper reached into my pocket and might. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was a really good time. I really always enjoy my time going out to Minneapolis and also seeing my good friend that's out there, Simon, and his wife Lynn and their kids. These are people that I've worked with for years, known for years, and I'm really glad that I got the chance to see them all. It was too short. Hopefully I'll be back there maybe in the March season or maybe next year again in the August season. I love going out to the lodge. I try to make it there as often as I can. But yeah, so anybody who's interested in some of the details of this trip, like I say, I'll put the information that I use below. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm hoping to get back to making content a little more regularly. There's a lot going on, a lot of things that I want to talk about, especially in Europe and the UK. As well as keep you updated as to when I will be getting back to the UK. But thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you, like, share, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Connect with me on social media. I put all the links below, including my connection to Minds, which is an affiliate link. Any click on that will actually help you support this channel, that I could actually make more content like this. So as always, guys, thanks again for watching, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.